What is up, legend? I literally just got off a coaching call and I'm in the midst of getting ready. I'm packing up to go to Cairns, which is where I'm running my next Ironman event this week as I'm filming this video. But I wanted to shoot this video because I just needed to share this insight that I had with a coaching client today that I think would be super valuable for you if you're looking for a way of getting better at strategy. Now, what I mean by strategy is helping your clients be more successful with the video campaigns that you create. So if you're a videographer or a video agency owner and you struggle with getting clients results, which after a while you realize a lot of your clients want more than just videos. They want to get more leads, more sales, more brand authority. In this video, I really want to break down some insights from this call to give you some examples. So, bit candid, bit real and raw here with you, and I just wanted to do this in one take because I think this would be super valuable if you're on this journey right now. So this is a concept that I learned about actually when I started my very first video production business in 2016, 2017 called funnel hacking. And it's from a guy called Russell Brunson. There's a book called .com Secrets is where I learned this from. And this concept essentially, it's not about stealing ideas, but it's about seeing strategies within the market and then re-engineering it. So seeing how they actually did the thing that they're doing, right? And this is something that I'm a very strong believer in. Behind me, there's actually a book which will help with this called Steal Like an Artist. I just finished reading this book in the last week. So good lessons here for myself as a creative and a few for watching this. And the whole concept of this, funnel hacking or steal like an artist is looking at, strategies in the marketplace and then modeling and finding things that worked and then making your own strategy from it. So the context of what this was for the client that had a call with him today, he's like, I really want to work with impactful brands. I want to work with no more than just creating content packages. I want to do something bigger. And this has been a conversation I've been having for this client for almost a year now. And the reason why I wanted to bring this up in a video is clients that we work with, there's different strategies we'll give them at different stages. If you're starting out, my suggestion is get your first few clients and work out what types of markets you want to work with. And that's usually the best advice for someone who's doing between 10 and 20K. This client specifically, it's been doing 30 to 50K. He's been doing this for 5 years now. So the strategy is slightly different, but if you're below $30,000 per month in revenue, it's completely fine. Just listen to this as an insight and this hopefully will help. So he's wanting to find a more impactful brand that he works with. So he wants to work with impact-driven brands, and it's quite a vague thing when you think about it. It's not like specifically coaches or niche, gyms or construction businesses. He wants to work with the ideal avatar, which is impactful brands. So I started chatting to him the last couple of months, and we're asking him, who are these impactful brands? Who are they to you, and what is an impactful brand actually, what are the characteristics of them? And he started giving some examples. And I realized as he was giving me the examples, he already knows the type of market he wants to work with. But the examples he's referencing are people who already have a video agency, right? So you might be watching this right now and you're going, yeah, I've got these brands that I want to work with. I want to work with these big brands, but they already have, a video team. So like Nike, just referencing some big brands out there, Nike, Amazon, big companies that already have a big established brand is what I'm using as the example here. And the analogy that I was using to him is, these brands got there somehow. And part of funnel hacking is figuring out how they got there. And this is a strategy and exercise that I recommend you doing from this video, is actually going and looking at the big brands that you look up to or you want to create content for, or brands like that, and start actually looking at what strategies they've used to get there. So do the research, go and look at what types of videos they're posting on YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, and actually find them. And a really good tool you can use is a tool called Miro, Miro, which is like a whiteboard. This is what I use with my clients anyway to map this stuff out, is start building a portfolio or a library of these brands that you want to create and actually create the visual map of what they're doing. And the analogy that I use for him and the client today, because I said this is his exercise for this week, is to think about like those crime shows where they had the red string that they would pinpoint like the criminals at the top, and they got like the red string on the chalkboard and they pinned it all out. This is essentially what funnel hacking is going and finding what's working in the marketplace. And this exercise is something that I can guarantee you probably haven't spent enough time doing because you're so worried about going and getting new clients. But trust me, if you do this process and actually go and research brands that you really want to work with, it's going to give you so much more information and knowledge on actually how to help these customers. You see, when it comes to strategy is going and doing the research of what's working, not just relying on AI to spit out some sort of custom plan for what you need to do. Strategy is going and seeing what's working in the marketplace. And especially if you haven't got case studies, this is a really good exercise to go and see what's working in the marketplace. And I know when I first started out, I used to funnel hack pretty much every brand that I looked at. And then when I go to a sales call, I had so much more knowledge because I understood what other businesses and other brands were doing. And when you start doing this, you're going to become more confident when it comes to pitching these services. And this is the same advice I gave to my client today. He wants to start working with these more impactful brands. I said, go and find those examples. Bring them to me and let's look at them and see what they're doing, their marketing. They might need more than just a brand video. And this is what I realized when I was sitting down with this client. We actually looked into one of the brands he looked at, and they had brand videos, they had community-driven content, they had mini series, they had social content, they had Instagram, they had YouTube, they had lots of different types of videos they were using in their marketing funnel to build the brand that they wanted to build. And if you're looking at working with businesses and working with different types of clients and you've never worked with them before, spend some time doing this. Go and research and look at brands that you love working with or you ideally want to work with, and go and understand and look at what's on their website. What videos are they using in the marketing? Do they have a YouTube channel? Look at their Instagram. Go and find it. Look at their content. Steal the ideas. Not steal the content. Don't copy it word for word. Steal the ideas that they have, and then bring those ideas to yourself, and then that's how you can come up with strategy. Anyway, I thought I'd shoot this video. I'm just about to head off and pack up. I'm heading to an Ironman at the end of this week, and thought I had to just shoot this video before I took off to give you this insight. Hopefully this is valuable. If you've got valuable or insights from this, I'd love to know. And hey, if you like this style of video, let me know in the comments down below. I'm trying to drop one of these a week that's a bit of free flowing instead of doing my professional setup, which somewhat sits over here. This is still somewhat professional, but yeah, you get what I'm putting down. Anyway, I hope you got value from this video. If you did, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next one.